Leyla and Emre stroll, echoes on the stones. Old stone houses stand in silent rows, their ancient walls whispering forgotten stories to the warm autumn air. A palpable boredom hangs over Leyla and Emre. They're looking for a place to play, hide and seek. Leyla halts before the Sevimli house, a skeletal silhouette against the fading light. Her finger points towards the decaying three-story building, windows like vacant eyes staring out. Boarded windows and an overgrown yard hint at secrets buried beneath layers of neglect. The house stands as a stark warning, a silent testament to forgotten stories. The heavy wooden door of the Sivai house groans open, pushed by Leyla and Emre. Cold, stale air rushes out as they step inside, the darkness swallowing them. Phone flashlights cut through the gloom, revealing peeling wallpaper. Broken furniture litters the floor, silent witnesses to forgotten stories. Each step echoes eerily in the cavernous space, amplifying the sense of desolation. Leyla halts at the doorway, her breath hitching as she surveys the silent, shadowed room. Her flashlight cuts through the gloom, revealing a steep staircase spiraling down into unseen depths. A weathered sign lies discarded near the stairs. "Whoa," Leyla whispers, a mix of trepidation and curiosity in her tone. "Storage," the sign declares, hinting at hidden mysteries lurking below. The basement unfolds, vast and ancient, dwarfing the house above with its hidden depths. Stone walls rise in silent testament, their surfaces worn smooth by ages unknown. Along one side, a series of doors hint at unseen passages, each unique and foreboding. The doors stand as silent sentinels, guarding the mysteries that lie just beyond. The air in the basement is heavy, thick with dust, and the ghosts of forgotten memories as shadows twist in the dim light. The scent of aged wood and damp earth fills Emre's nostrils, a sensory echo of decades past. Emre's voice barely breaks the silence, a hushed question hanging in the stagnant air. "What is this place?" A sense of unease settles over Emre as he takes in the decaying surroundings. In the dimly lit basement of the Sevimli house, Leyla advances toward one of the mysterious doors. Emre lingers, his face etched with a palpable sense of foreboding and unease. Leyla's voice cuts through the silence, a determined edge in her tone. "This one. Let's check this one." The heavy door looms, promising unknown secrets or lurking dangers within the darkness. They walk a little bit, and a palpable tension fills the air as they prepare to confront what lies behind the door. Leyla and Emre emerge into the dazzling sunlight, disoriented amidst the vibrant chaos of an Ottoman-era marketplace. A sea of faces, adorned in traditional clothing, turns towards them, a mixture of curiosity and bewilderment in their eyes. The marketplace buzzes with activity, a symphony of bartering voices rising above the din. The air is thick with exotic scents, spices, perfumes, and the earthy aroma of animals mingling in the sun. Leyla and Emre exchange a look of mounting disbelief, realizing the depth of their predicament. Are they in a film plateau, or have they traveled back in time? In the bustling Ottoman-era marketplace, Emre looks around, utterly bewildered by the unfamiliar surroundings. Leyla frantically checks her phone, her brow furrowing in frustration as she fails to get a signal. The marketplace clock is frozen at almost 12 o'clock, an eerie stillness amidst the vibrant scene. Emre's voice rises in confusion. "Where are we?" Leyla's mounting despair is evident as she exclaims, no signal, no Wi-Fi. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the Ottoman marketplace, a young boy named Aras approaches them. Aras is dressed in thick cotton clothes and sturdy, handmade boots. He gestures subtly towards something hidden, his expression a mix of concern and urgency. "You shouldn't be here," Aras warns, his voice hushed but firm. "If the guards see those strange metal bricks, they'll think you're spies," he whispers. Aras propels Leyla and Emre into a claustrophobic alley, where shadows dance on the grimy brick. Leyla tells Aras they came through a blue door. Aras's urgent tone slices through the silence, revealing a legend. For generations, townspeople whispered about the door with no shadow, Aras warns, his eyes wide with fear. In the alley's dim embrace, shadows lengthen, mirroring Aras's resolve. The air thickens with suspense as Aras confronts his adversaries, but manages to evade them. "You're the first ones to ever return from our future," Aras declares. An older woman suddenly materializes at the alley's end, her eyes locking onto Leyla. A hushed, trembling question pierces the silence. "Leyla." In the narrow alley, shadows dance as a woman hesitantly steps forward, her hands trembling in the dim light, her eyes widen, a flicker of recognition sparking within them as she gazes into the depths of the alley. The woman, filled with disbelief. You look exactly like my grandmother when she was a child." The alley seems to hold its breath, the past and present colliding in a moment of eerie revelation. Each footstep amplifies the approaching threat, the guards' search intensifying with every echoing call. The alley transforms into an echo chamber, the guards' voices growing louder, their intent palpable. An oppressive tension fills the air as the guards' voices become an inescapable part of the alley's soundscape. Near the clock tower, Aras's face is a canvas of worry as he urgently pulls them away. His grip tightens, a silent plea for haste etched in every line of his body. Aras's eyes dart around, a sense of unseen danger fueling his frantic movements. Her voice, laced with a desperate plea, cuts through the air. "We need to get you home, now." The unspoken threat hangs heavy as they hurry away, the clock tower watching. Beneath the towering clock tower, a blue door stands, its brass handle gleaming. Aras points towards the door, his expression urgent and grave. He stares intently at the door, its surface smooth and unbroken, a silent threshold. "The door with no shadow," Aras says, closing the door, his voice echoing slightly against the stone. Then he opens the door again and says, "It will take you back, but hurry," he urges, his words laced with a desperate hope. Emre says he must wait for Leyla. Meanwhile, at the clock tower's base, Leyla turns, her gaze meeting the shining eyes of the woman before her. A poignant question hangs in the air as the woman speaks. "I won't remember this, will I?" Layla's expression softens, a hint of melancholy in her voice. "I don't think so." The woman's eyes search Layla's, a silent understanding passing between them in the shadow of the tower. A moment of shared connection, a bittersweet farewell etched against the timeless backdrop of the clock tower. At the clock tower base, Leyla is stopped by Aras as she reaches for the door. Aras's voice cuts through the air. "One more thing," Aras's voice lowers, a question hanging in the air. "That metal brick, it stores memories, right?" Leyla pauses, her hand still on the door, contemplating Aras's question. Before leaving, Emre and Aras takes a selfie. At the base of the clock tower, Aras swallows hard, his throat betraying his rising anxiety. Aras's voice wavers, a plea escaping his lips. "Can you take me with you, so I'll know this was real?" Emre says no, and his expression is a mix of determination and concern as he prepares to take a selfie, ignoring him. At the clock tower's base, Emre snaps one final photo, the camera freezing, capturing a pivotal moment in time. The digital screen locks, an image frozen in time. With bated breath and mounting anticipation, they reach for the door, ready to unveil the mysteries within. The heavy door creaks open, revealing a passage shrouded in shadow, beckoning them into the unknown depths. Leyla and Emre return to the dusty basement, the heavy blue door creaking shut behind them, sealing them in. A synchronized buzz from their phones breaks the silence, a jarringly normal intrusion into the eerie space. Full battery, perfect signal, correct time, an unsettling paradox in this forgotten place. They exchange uneasy glances, the normalcy of their phones a stark contrast to the unsettling basement. The frigid air of the basement chills as Emre leans forward, his eyes wide with disbelief. Leyla's hand trembles slightly as she taps the Photos app icon, a digital gateway to the past. They stand up. A sharp intake of breath betrays Leyla's shock as she stares at the screen. Emre leans in closer, anxiety etched on his face, awaiting Leyla's revelation. Leyla's voice trembles as she reveals, the picture of Aras wasn't a picture, it was a short video. Emre's eyes widen. "Did that seriously happen?" he asks, his voice laced with disbelief and a hint of fear. In the video, Aras stares intensely into the camera, his expression a chilling enigma. "This is not the last time we meet," Aras declares, his words hanging heavy in the silence. Abruptly, the recording cuts to black, leaving only the stark file name and creation date visible. IMG 1807 flickers on the screen. A stark reminder. Date, 13 minutes from now. In the dim basement, shadows dance ominously as a sense of unease fills the air. Deep in the darkness, a door creaks open, its sound echoing through the stillness. The door swings wider, revealing only deeper shadows and unknown horrors. A deliberate, slow opening hints at something sinister lurking just beyond.